Hello. Oh man, this is a first live. How interesting. Hello, hello. Welcome in. All right, so this is the first live that I'm doing. So welcome to my live. My name is Christiana. I'm Christiana Torregosa on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Let's hang out. So today we are going to be cooking a Filipino-inspired macro-friendly dish. And this actually is one of my go-tos when I'm in prep sometimes, and even more so when I'm in my off season when I am craving some Filipino food. So I guess like off season and prep, just because you get really creative when you are prepping. So this is actually an inspired dish, like I said, from I am a Filipina, so I love Filipino food. So this is an inspired dish from the dish called Kare Kare, and it includes different ingredients. Well, we are going to be incorporating ingredients that are tiered towards what I usually use in my prep and in off season. So what I'll be doing is cooking that for you guys today, and it is actually from my recipe book that I will be dropping very soon. And yeah, so let's just have some fun. So what the kare kare that I will be making today, it's going to have chicken breast, it's going to have rice, peanut butter, and green beans. I've also made sure to just use items that are in my current that are currently available to me. And so that for me was really something that I wanted to make sure to do just so that I make it easier for everyone too. So we are currently on live. What we have today is we have our green beans. So in kare kare, they have a lot of different types of vegetables, but because for me primarily, I do have my macros that I'm going by and I use my specific ingredients. So that's what we're doing right now. So I have my green beans that I am going to be using. Hello, hello. If you guys are coming in, welcome in. But we are on YouTube Live and we're on TikTok Live. What up? What up? We're cooking some Filipino macro-friendly dishes, and today we are doing kare kare. So I am using the ingredients that are along my macro plan and what I use, and this is actually in my current recipe book that's going to be coming out. So let's cook. I also want to make it super easy, super simple, something that's not going to keep you guys up at night thinking that you need to like go to the store, run for this, run for that. Super simple, especially if you are like me and you are on prep or off-season prep for prep and you don't really have time to think all the time. This is your type of recipe. So this is what we're doing right now. I have my green beans, and these green beans are the green beans that I have from Trader Joe's. Let me do better with that, guys. So these are my staple for me, especially when I'm on prep, are frozen vegetables. They are still fresh, they are still good, and honestly, I still use it in my off season just because it's convenient, and I think that that's a key thing for all of us. So these are the green beans that I'm using. I already microwaved them in the microwave. However, what we are going to do, we are going to recook them on the stove too, just so that they get a little charred. Hello, if you're welcome, if you are coming in right now, welcome to the very first live on YouTube. I'm super excited. I am cooking today a Filipino-inspired dish called kare kare, and I am making my macro-friendly version. So, all right, guys. Yes, the Trader Joe green beans. Fire. All right, so what we're going to be doing right now, I'm going to heat up the stove. If you guys are just joining in, welcome. We are on live on YouTube and we're on live on TikTok. So I got you guys like back to back. Wanted to make it as accessible as possible for everyone on here. So we are also going to be making our kare kare right now. Again, my macro-friendly version. The protein that I'm going to be using is chicken breast. Oh, thank you. Ducks are so cute. We also have our Foodie Vibe shirt on right now. This is one of my favorite shirts. But yeah, so we have some ground chicken. I'm ground chicken, sorry, chicken breast. And this chicken breast I already weighed it out. It is 4 ounces. I also have 4 ounces of my green beans, and I have 100 grams of white rice. I don't know if you guys, there you go. We also have some white rice. So everything was already pre-made. I already had everything in the fridge because I prep out my food ahead of time. And again, if you guys are familiar with kare kare, it is a Filipino dish. It has peanut butter, it has meat, it has veggies. It is fire. But I am a bodybuilder, so right now I can't always have the kare kare that I want that my mom makes, which is so what I do is I get creative, and we're getting creative right now, and I'm gonna show you what I do. So I have everything getting heated up right now. Let me move you guys over so you guys can see the stove. Peanut butter, yes. Yes, it's a new sanity. I love that. Yes, it is a peanut butter meat dish. So I do have my peanut butter that I like to use. It doesn't have the oil in it as much anymore, but it is the natural. So we're using the natural. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now, if you guys are just joining in, welcome in. We're making kare kare, a macro-friendly version. So if you guys are craving some Filipino food and I'm so constipated, what should I do? Honestly, if you're constipated, what you should do is, have you been eating veggies? Have you maybe take some greens too? That'll probably help. Also, there is, what do you call it? What's the one? Fiber lies, or maybe need some more fiber too. And if you don't like to eat too much veggies and can't, definitely. Oh, okay. Sisig and oh my God, sisig is so good. I need to figure out how to make that a macro friendly. She is cute. Give her like, oh, thank you. I appreciate it, guys. So if you guys are just joining in, we are making the Filipino inspired dish, kare kare, but I'm making it the macro friendly. Oh, thank you. It's natural. But yeah, we're making a macro friendly dish. So what I have right now is my 4 ounces. I am tracking macros at the moment. So everything in this recipe right now is tiered towards my specific macros. In my recipe book, I do not have measurements with the recipes. What I want to empower you guys to do is to take the recipe book and just make it your own. If you are tracking, at least you have the recipe. And if you guys are interested, let me know. I thought I had the link in my link tree to add your contact. If it's not there, please just send me a DM. I will snag your email and I'll make sure to do everything manual at the moment because that was my bad. Maybe I'll fix that later. So what we're gonna do, we take the green beans. So these are frozen green beans from Trader Joe's. Again, I wanna make it as easy as possible for you guys to cook if you don't have that much time or if you're just busy, like I am. I'm very busy. So we're gonna go ahead. I like to re-cook the frozen green beans after I heat it up just because it gives it that extra char and, you know, we're all flavor here. And what I do, trick is I like to cut my green beans just to make them a little smaller, and I use a fork. Sorry, I've not had coffee yet. Hello, thank you, thank you. I am not having my coffee yet, so I'm using my scissors to cut this up. So we're just cutting up our green beans right now. I'm also on YouTube Live for the very first time. I'm here on TikTok. I'm here on YouTube. We're just having fun. We're hanging out. If you guys love YouTube, I do love YouTube too. I would love to hang out with you guys there as well. My YouTube handle is the same as my handle here. Yes, these are sisters. Hello, hello, welcome in. What up? What up? If you're just coming in, we are making some Filipino macro-friendly dish called kare kare. I'm going to lower down the heat. We are just recooking our green beans. And I'm recooking it just so that we get that extra char on them. Any extra flavor is good flavor. Cool. So I'm just going to do that. What up? Where are you guys coming from? Is it morning, afternoon, or evening? Let me know. Oh, it's 11:11. If you guys love numbers and numerology, your girl loves that. You'll probably see that a lot on my content too. But the 11:11, close your eyes, make a wish. I made a wish. I hope you guys got to make a wish too. I love numbers. Numerology is fun for me. I love it. I also love pretty much synchronicities. Like I said here, 1111. So actually one of my really good friends, Jessica, gave me this necklace for Christmas, and it's 111. So if you guys have been seeing, numbers in threes or anything like that. Oh, welcome in. What we are making is this Bellini, like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. I said Bellini. I am so sorry. I have not had coffee today. We are making a Filipino-inspired dish. We are making kare kare. So right now, I'm just recooking. I just made frozen green beans in the microwave. I microwave them, but I am reheating them up on the stove because I want to get the char. So we're getting this. So we're cooking. I am 5'3.5". I don't read myself of that little of the little half. So right now I'm just gonna grab some big Himalayan salt. I'm gonna salt my green beans a little bit. Get some black pepper in there too. So we are making kare kare. It is a Filipino dish. The main flavors in the dish are usually, it has a protein. It's usually beef or I think oxtail. Don't quote me. I think it might be oxtail actually though. Oh, thank you. I am a bodybuilder. Used to be a powerlifter, so it's might be short but mighty. Do you have any tattoos of Teddy Roosevelt? Just curious because he is supposed to be on all dimes. Oh, I like that one. Okay, something that was on the TikTok live said, do you have any tattoos of Teddy Roosevelt? Just curious because he is supposed to be on all dimes. If I could like, I'd love that. Thank you. But thank you for saying I look strong. I love lifting. I am a NPC wellness athlete. I'm also a lifestyle fitness coach, and an actress, but just having fun here with you guys. Okay, so the green beans are cooking right now, and this is kind of what you guys get to see. It's charred right now, the green beans, charred green beans. My first time going live on YouTube too, guys. I was a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. He's slick, I see. Okay, so with this Filipino-inspired dish, because I am in off-season prep for prep, so I'm treating my off-season right now. Your girl qualified for nationals last year, so our mindset is focused for this year and what our goals are. So I am in off-season, but I'm treating my off-season as if I'm in prep already. So I'm using ingredients still that I would have in prep. So I would use green beans, rice, chicken. Y'all know bodybuilders, peanut butter. How much do you weigh to be a bodybuilder? Well, right now I'm in off season, and your girl weighed in yesterday at 155. So I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this is the best I felt at 155. Girl does have legs, so getting strong, building muscle. I am from California. Honey, dinner is ready. I'll be there. Hello, welcome. Dinner is coming. Oh, okay. I think we're getting too excited. Okay, so we are making a Filipino-inspired dish kare kare, which is going to be in my recipe book that I'm going to be launching soon. So I know I don't have my contact sheet in my link tree. So if you guys are interested in knowing about the pre-launch, send me a DM. I'll definitely add you guys. I'll also send you a personal DM too, and just make sure that I let you know I have you on the list. So I'm cooking this now. I'm going to put the green beans back where it was. Okay, so I do have to show you guys the reason why I love using frozen vegetables because of the convenience, but I also love being able to just recook them because of it tastes fire. What are you doing differently than the traditional dish? So the traditional dish usually has oxtail. What I'm doing differently is I'm using chicken breast. Reason is, again, if you're new coming in, I am a bodybuilder. I'm in my off-season prep for prep. As much as I love my OG Filipino food, the way that it should be made, you have to get creative when you are in prep. And if I'm craving something that I want, I'm going to use specific maybe ingredients or flavors that will replicate the dish. So I know that you don't use chicken in kare kare, but it's still protein. I'm still able to use it. So we're going to reheat this. So this is going to be, I'm just going to reheat the chicken. I'm not going to use the microwave because I kind of want to give it full flavor. All right, so I'm going to reheat the chicken. Oh, I missed one. We're just going to, don't do this at home. Definitely use a fork, but I used to work at Cheesecake Factory, and we had to work with so many hot plates. At this point, I feel like I'm just able to touch anything hot, but don't do that at home. So we are currently, so now I'm just reheating the chicken. I want to do this personally just because it gives me a little bit more of a flavor than just microwaving it. And I already pre-weighed out everything. So I have 4 ounces of my green beans, 4 ounces of my chicken breast, and 100 grams of rice. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Now I'm hungry. Well, I hope you get to make this. And again, like, I'm so excited to drop and launch my ebook for my recipe book, my macro-friendly recipes, because I just want to empower you guys to have fun with cooking. And if you are trying to make healthier choices, or if you're like me on prep and need to have some like ideas, like this is what I want to do for you guys. And I want you guys to feel empowered to make those dishes. And I also want you guys to feel that you are able to, like, the thing that I did in my ebook and my recipe book is I did not put specific measurements. The reason is I want you to feel empowered to take those ingredients and then measure it out to what you need. I grew up in a Filipino household. My mom, I loved watching her cook. She cooks fire. Mom, if you're watching this, if you're going to watch this, your food is all fire. Well, what I saw my mom doing was, unless she's baking, because when you're baking, it's got to be exact. But what my mom did is what it's called in Tagalog is tanchado. And tanchado means to have like eyeballing and then cook to taste. And that's how I grew up cooking too. So sometimes when I would see like specific numbers or anything like that, so like, you know, unless I'm tracking macros and I need it, and which I think helped me out too, right? Like I was able to like fun with it. But I do eyeball a lot, unless again I'm on prep, so and my off season prep for prep. All right, so we get the bowl that I'm going to be using. So pro tip that I like to do when I'm on prep, I like to use smaller bowls. So I have like these bowls, and I have bigger bowls too. But because I'm eating 100 grams of rice, and it doesn't seem like a lot as much, but I like to make it seem like it's a lot more when I have it plated in a better way. Tanchado, yes. If you feel me and you feel the tanchado, if there's like a spatula emoji or whatever, I'm not sure like how those work, but yeah. Okay, so right now the chicken should be pretty much heated up. I'm going to put it back in the bowl. And I do have here, so I'm going to have fun with this one, right? Like, you don't have to do this for kare kare, but for me, it's almost like a fried rice dish. Oh, thank you. Yes, of course, like all the, like, gotta feel motivated together. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour this rice. I just did some spray butter in the pan. I don't know if you guys can see it, but some spray butter. I'm going to pour it in the pan. Rice in there. I'm going to spray it up a little bit. So for me, I'm going to try to have as much flavor as I can right now. So I just use some of that spray butter. Again, if you're just joining in, I just use some of the spray butter. Can't believe it's not butter spray. Butter spray. And yeah, so we are making a mess. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. We are on YouTube Live and TikTok Live. So what up? What up? Yes, it is the spray butter. So I'm just reheating my rice up here too on the stove, just because, again, like microwaving, of course, like, trust me, when I'm on prep, I microwave everything. But I have just been, I have a little bit more time right now. So I'm just going to heat it up on the stove just to make it a little tastier. And then I'm probably going to mix in everything that I just made too. So I'm just going to add in a little bit more spray butter. If you're just joining, welcome in. We are making a Filipino macro-friendly dish, and it is kare kare. Again, this one's just extra. I don't have to do it, but I like to do it this way. And just heat my rice. All right. Okay, so we got our rice heated up too. And again, everything is one pan, so as simple as it could be. Okay, so I'm not weighing this out because I already pre-weighed everything out, so you guys are going to see this in just a second. But I'm just going to pour it into the bowl. Okay. Right. I already heated up my chicken. So I'm going to add the chicken here. So what I do after is, oh, my peanut butter is right here. And mine here. So I'm going to weigh out 16 grams of peanut butter. So usually I love using the natural peanut. This Trader Joe's too. Your girl loves Trader Joe's. This is Trader Joe's. And I love being able to get the one that has like the natural where you get, where you can just have the oils like separated. More than a spoon at Demi Lovato's. Oh, love 16 grams. Yes, 16 grams is 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. So I'm just gonna weigh out the 16 grams here. Let's get this here. Okay, cool. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is 16 grams. 16 grams. All right, so I'm just gonna quickly microwave this really quick. You know what? Because it's not as oily, what I'm gonna do is put a little bit of spray wood in there. So when I heat it up, it'll be good. How do you feel about guys that simp? Honestly, guys that simp, this is my Britney Spears heart, the best. My boyfriend, I didn't want to say he's a simp or anything, but he is. I mean, I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, it's nice because, like, I'm not saying simps are the only ones who care. Obviously, of course not. But I feel like, you know, you're not afraid to show love. Would I marry them? Absolutely. Like I said, my boyfriend, definitely masculine, has his masculine side. But he is, like, he has his side that, like, I'm a 90s baby. So I grew up with all of the music, the R&B, the 2000 R&B, simping music, like thinking about her, thinking about him. I thought I knew what love was when I was in high school and middle school. That type of simping era. That is the era we're living in. And so, yes, absolutely, I would definitely marry them. Okay, so I just heated up my peanut butter and made it a little bit runny so that I can mix it in. So what you guys are going to see right now is, let's do this. All right, so it's a little different. We're going to mix in the peanut butter. What we're doing right now. So it is hot. The rice is still hot. So this is what we're doing. We're just mixing in the peanut butter. So the rice is still hot. Yep. Mixing in the peanut butter. Get that all mixed in there. I'm also going to, you know what? Sorry, I'm going to microwave this. It took a little too long. But I'm microwaving the green beans right now. So it's a little hot. Grab my utensils. Hey, what up? Hello. Hello. Yeah, no, it's a weighing scale. So if you guys are coming in right now, this is my Filipino macro-friendly version of Kare Kare. Again, I am using ingredients that I currently have on my off season. All right, so I did also make green beans because green beans are one of the staple veggies in my plan, but also in Kare Kare dishes. So we are mixing that in right now. Drop that in there. And I'm going to put in the rest of the peanut butter in here. So as you guys can see, it's simple ingredients, right? Macro friendly, keeps you on the healthier side. But the thing is, you feel empowered to make it and still have those flavors that are so prominent in a Kare Kare dish, which are peanut butter, you have protein, and you have veggies. And then obviously you eat it with rice. If you are a Filipino joining, welcome into. Let me know if you actually, you don't have to be Filipino for this because I know Filipino food is so well known now. And if you guys know what, what is the word? It's for the shrimp paste. Shoot, I forgot. If anyone knows what the shrimp paste is called, please drop it in here. I missed it. Did you use fish sauce? I did not use any fish sauce. I did use some garlic salt on here. And have a little bit of that. Woo! What up? What up? So I kept it very simple. These are just a few ingredients that I use because these are on my current off-season prep for prep. So as you can see, I got this here. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Yep, let's get some garlic salt in here. So y'all already know you need to have a little bit of the garlic salt. So y'all can see. I'm gonna go ahead and just a little bit. And you have that. Okay, and don't judge me, but sometimes, because my mom used to use Skippy, so it was like maybe like sweeter peanut butter, and I know mine's not sweet. What I like to do, and this is totally up to you guys, but I like to make it sweet sometimes. I like to make my kare kare sweet because I'm not using Skippy right now. I just put a packet of Splenda. So hey, welcome in. If you guys are coming in, I had just made Filipino macro-friendly kare kare. And yeah, so this is what we're doing. Judging softly. I respect it. It's okay. I also have a weird palate sometimes, so it's okay. I respect the judgment softly. So thank you for the salt. And I just pour it on there. Again, to taste, depending on what you like. Definitely do what you like. And yeah, so this is my macro friendly. And so sometimes in case it does get a little dry, what I like to do is just spritz a little bit of the spray butter. Give it a little bit of that since there's no sabaw. So sabaw means soup or sauce in Tagalog. And kare kare, there's usually the sabaw or the peanut butter sauce that comes with the rice. Like, oh my God. If you guys have not had kare kare yet, you need to have it. I swear it is so good, but I don't have sabaw, so that's why it can come out a little dry, which is why I try to spray it. But the sabaw, when you make your kare kare or any like dish that has soup or sauce, just take some of that sabaw, you put it on your rice after you like plate your whole food, and it's just fire. It's voids. So this is my macro-friendly kare kare. Again, this is one of the recipes that I have in my macro-friendly ebook, my recipe book that is going to be dropping very soon. And I'm so sorry. I know that I did not have the link that I thought I was going to have in my actual link tree right now. So if you, and that was supposed to like have you guys, if you guys want to add your email in there. If you guys are interested, please send me a DM through TikTok or Instagram or, well, YouTube. I know we can't do that, but send me a DM with your email and that you're interested. I'm going to manually add everything to the list, and I will personally send you the email as well. So yeah, let's take a bite. I want you guys to see. Take a bite. Oh my, okay. Again, if you're just joining the, yeah, no worries. Of course, I got you. Do you have more flavorings for that dish in the book? So what I have is a section that says how I like to enjoy it and things I like to enjoy it with. So I have that type of things in there. But you know what I can do? I can add in more flavorings for this dish that I can play around with in the future recipe books. But definitely, and thanks for that suggestion. So this calories, let me do right by you. Let me go ahead and add this because I have it on my fitness pal right now. I will tell you guys. All right, so YouTube, I'm going to end this live right here. Thank you so much for coming in, YouTube. I will see you guys in the next one. And if you want to see more macro-friendly dishes, let me know. Ooh. Okay, let me get you the